And this Nets team is more, they're like, their names make them sound like a bigger achievement. And it is a good achievement, sweeping Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. But this Nets team is not that great. It's not what the Nets were projected to be. They don't have chemistry. They don't really have plays. They kind of just go ISO, ISO, ISO. And they're just going to be so much better eventually. Like, we all expect them to lose in the first round.
Yeah.
We just didn't expect it to be this easy and this of a sweep.
So Kevin Durant has obviously not played to Kevin Durant level. In game 3, he played 46 minutes, only scored 16 points. Only made 6 of 11 from the field. Are you just chalking that up to Jayson Tatum's defense, or is there something deeper to this, do you think?
Well, it's a historic defense, and that included. So I'll give him credit where credit's due. And number 2, Steve Nash might be out as a coach. I love him. One of my favorite players. He's Canadian. We're Canadian, so we obviously like him and want him to succeed. For him not having an offensive system at all, him not having backdoor cuts, it's just like, man, he literally looks like something how we would play when we go to the park. We set screens and we do ISOs constantly. And that's, our 2 best players on our team just to do that. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it looks like. That's not going to win you a championship in the NBA. Yeah, I think it's time for Steve Nash to maybe get going. But also, you have a conversation, Steve Nash, Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and the office and everything. And just say, how do you plan on improving the offense now that Ben Simmons is here next season going on to it? And if Steve Nash actually puts out plays and like offensive schemes and everything and says, all right, we only did that because of lack of chemistry, which could be a valid excuse, keep Steve Nash. But if Steve Nash just says we're going to do the same stuff with next season and now we're healthy, so we're going to win, you fire him. So you see his response.
Yeah, I feel like he'll get one more shot at it, just out of respect for who he is, maybe.
Yeah.
And the fact that he really hasn't ever really had a fair shot at coaching the team that as it was supposed to be, as it was intended to be, with all their injuries last year, all their injuries in the playoffs last year with James Harden hamstring and all that stuff. Then this year with Ben Simmons and all the Kyrie stuff, he hasn't really coached the Brooklyn Nets in their true form for a whole season. So I can probably see him getting one more shot at that. Front office wise, do you see any changes at all? Because I don't really think anything major would be coming.
No, so he's still keeping. His starting was going to still be Kyrie, Seth Curry, Kevin Durant, Ben Simmons. The one thing I can see is you have a 15 million Joe Harris. You have those Philly picks. You have Claxton. That's going to push you up to around 17 million plus 2 picks. I don't know, like, if who's a 7, like Christian Wood is 17 million. Miles Turner, 17 million. You know what I mean? You could throw those guys plus the 2 picks. If any of those guys bite, you take them. If they don't, then you just keep rolling on it. But I see them as a team that comes into this, like, they go into the regular season kind of same. They either get mine or would in a like trade deadline type season.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here so you never miss the best clips from Stretch the Floor. Hit the links in the description below to find us on all podcast platforms and follow us on Instagram.